Alright. Alright, and with that, we are officially live. And bring it to the actual game screen. There we go.
Hi, stream.
Hello, stream. So first of all, of course, I have to address the question that popped up earlier. Yes, with 3,000 Scooties, I believe, you can make an NPC for either here, which would be a trainer. Not most of the time, I think in the regular My homebrew was always like a shopkeeper kind of thing, but here it could be a trainer, coordinator, whatever. You don't have to stat them or anything. You just give them a name, throw a couple Pokemon on them if you want. Strixhaven you can. Of course, there are always going to be students. They won't be faculty of any kind. But with that, yes, you can. And so what happened last week was, of course, they finished up with Crystal Tide Caverns, or just cave, not caverns. So of course they picked up right after defeating the Crystal Steelix. And then they headed on to the route, which is now properly named Route 03. And there they ran into the middle of a battle between two trainers and happened to catch one of them using a shadow Pokemon, which, as far as the party knows, she did not realize that it was a shadow Pokemon. It was received in a blind trade, which was explained. It's basically the wonder trading, basically. And they were also kind of tipped off about, where that takes place, which is the Pokemon Club ran by Mr. Williams.
The Glucose Father.
The Glucose Father, yes. Thank you for clipping that and putting that on the Clips channel, Cherry. So they went back there, kind of originally under the suspicion that he is in on it, which I'm not sure if it was ever just talked amongst you three, if you think he's actually guilty or not.
No, we kind of left off at the leaving the place, right? I don't think we continued much after that.
You had you did. You went back to Route 03 and kind of started continuing on your journey, and had that battle with the Lopunnies.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that little awkward fight.
Yeah, where we tried to walk around them, and all of the Pokemon turned around and went, "Ooh, trainers!
Ooh, traitors!
Let's destroy them!" Like,
yeah, sorry about that. Apologies.
No, it's okay. I mean, the Lopunny were just defending their young. So, and then the other, was it Scragglies or whatever? Scraggies.
Weasels.
Oh, they look like Scraggies. I'm sorry.
Little different.
Yeah, they were a little different. They were, attacking shit. So
yeah, they were in. I had originally described it as they were having a fight club between two of the Clobopusses.
The Clobberpuss, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Clobopus.
Clobopus.
There you go. Not a euphemistic Pokemon at all.
Not at all. So that's where we actually left off. Now, all of that happened within one day. So it is getting close to evening, but you are close to the ferry. You can actually see its smokestacks off in the distance. So it's kind of up to you if you want to just kind of push on to the ferry, see if it's, if you can hop on for the night, or set up a tent. Would be the first time it would be used, because if you go back to Wellborn, it'll be well past midnight.
I mean, might as well go down to the ferry. Either it's running and we can get on, or if not, at least we can set up camp near other people.
That is true.
That is sound.
All right. So... Oh, and I should tell you that the PTU system has been updated. So I believe the catching now properly works, both in terms of the sound and I believe we can see the catch rate now. And you might also notice some additional sounds. Obviously, I pay very close attention to their Discord, which I should actually add to the descriptions of all of my videos. Note to self. Note to editor, which is me. Do so.
Wait, so we as the trainers can see the catch rate?
I believe it should pop up in chat. We'll see. Or maybe it'll just tell me. I'm not too sure.
Well, let's find some Pokemons to, test it out on.
Okay, so, of course, you kind of finish up your going down Route 3. And as you crest the hill, you kind of see the water, the ocean kind of opens up. And you kind of, it is the sun is starting to set a little bit, and that's kind of where we're at. You can see the ferry is currently docked. You can see a house with some smoke curling out of its chimney.
Can see that sketchy girl.
You can, yes. And this time I believe I did unpause.
You did.
Oh my gosh,
Look at you
you
go.
Your mistake.
I know, I remembered this time. I'm learning.
Hi, learning.
I'm dead.
I'm gonna let all my Pokemon out. If you want to drag them all out, yeah, I guess you could, but I think maybe for brevity's sake, they're just all gonna be hanging out of their Pokeballs right now, because.
Okay. Actually, I kind of want to do it because I love the effect, right? Let me zoom in here on your character, of course. Storage.
Since it's evening now, I think Noivern is actually kind of chill to come in.
Oh, it's so loud.
Aw,
Harry
poor,
man.
poor Valor. He's You know what? I bet I know why that's happening. Oh no. Yeah, he's the right species. I don't know
He's
why.
a very big boy.
Also,
I think
why
it has
is
to do...
Talonflame so big? Or he's not even, he's Legender.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, it's so obviously Pokemon sprites are not meant to be 70 by 70 tokens. So sometimes they come in, I think it just depends on where these tokens are fetched. Why is this permanently just like this?
I have no idea. There he goes.
Very strange. I will, obviously try to fix these things, but he'll level up. He'll evolve soon enough.
Yeah,
There you go.
literally one more level.
Right. So of course, as you approach the beach, you do see the girl from before and her Raichu, which appears to be fully healed at the moment. And you can tell, even from behind, that she has her Pokedex out. And that she is obviously kind of getting some type of footage or just scanning Pokemon that appear to be having some type of territory war or something down south.
The game's still paused.
I'll learn eventually.
Need to get all trigger happy with that.
God, I should use trigger happy, shouldn't I?
I wasn't actually referring to that, but that is a good idea.
Yeah, just have markers where it actually pauses. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It would help too, because then we wouldn't have just people are running all over the place too.
For sure, it would automatically pause.
Yep.
So by you pulling out all of Spear's Pokemon, that's great and all. But now she has to individually move them.
That's
or move
true.
them as
Yeah.
one large clump.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like that's kind of why I was like, they don't have to actually all be out, but we're a fucking posse up in here,
Yep.
and obviously all of the birdies are flying around.
It's a peekaboo.
Sure. So obviously, the girl is still dead set on the Pokemon down south, but her Raichu does kind of like turn around and kind of give you a kind of like a smirk, kind of, as best a Raichu can give.
Like a I'm gonna beat you up smirk, or a nice to see you.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
He wasn't looking to make a bunch of fried sky chicken.
And obviously at the commotion of all of Spira's Pokemon, she you hear the sound of the Pokedex powering down, and she pockets it, and she kind of just turns around and she goes, "Oh, it's you three again. Hello."
It is indeed us three. Hello.
You're, of course she looks back at the Pokemon and then turns back and she goes, "You're not looking to use the fairy, are you?"
We were, in fact. If not now, then we were going to spend the rest of our evening on the beach, perhaps, and probably camp out here.
Yeah, I tried to check in a little bit ago over at that building, but they said this is last call had already been called, and the ferry's just shutting down for the night. So they don't do night rides anymore. Apparently strange things keep coming out at night or something like that. I don't really know, but I can. You want to set up camp with me?
Spira shrugs her tent apparatus on her back, and she goes, for sure. I mean, we have our own tent already, but sure, if you wanted to share it with us, it'd be a little tight.
No. I have my own tent. I was just saying,
Damn, she doesn't want to sleep over.
Make a little campsite. I have my cooking gear with me, and I think I have enough sparing ingredients.
That's wonderful. It's funny you say that. I got a little overzealous with my money and forgot to buy things of that nature in Wellborn City. So it is most fortuitous.
Of course. Yeah, we'll just set up camp. I can start making some dinner. I should have enough Pokemon food, I think. But she kind of looks down south. I don't really know what to do about that. I don't know if we want to set up away from them or just.
Well, last time we tried to ignore a fight club, they came at us instead, so.
I think they're actually fighting over berries or something. There was some berries in that tree over there, and I don't know. I know that the crab brawler line likes berries. You normally find them in berry piles, but don't know what the Grappalock is really doing.
And they normally aren't the kindest of creatures, at least not from what I've seen.
Not at all. You want to help me take them out, or just move to the other side of the beach?
She looks over at her little cadre of Pokemon, and she just goes, "Well, and have another beachworth brawl." And Justice is all too excited to. In fact, he goes over here, and she's like, wait.
Gotta get him
Yeah.
a leash.
All right. Who's all joining? Is it just you two?
No, I'm gonna join.
Well, I meant you two, as in.
Yeah, I realized after the fact that you two really can't, involve the NPC that you are playing.
What Pokemon would you like to use?
I would like, oh shit, who do I want? We'll bring out Charles.
Okay. What do you want him deployed?
Here.
All right.
Did I just post Snatch in chat? I did. That was my mistake.
What was it? Oh.
I put a move in chat somehow, and I don't know.
Nice. So obviously the Pokemon are not are attacking each other at the moment. So whoever wants to make the first move can before battle starts. A free attack.
We just gonna ignore the Honedge.
She threw out another Pokemon.
Yeah, but is that coloring how it's supposed to look?
It's a shiny. Yes.
Okay. I don't play with Honedge like ever, and we're with all the evil Pokemon, and that one could be.
No, it appears to be a shiny Honedge.
Okay.
Who would like to? Anybody? If not, sure, she'll just do it.
I mean, Justice was already bounding over, so he, I guess, is going to go ahead and gust at this.
Gotta love all that dice.
So much dice.
Right. Very nice. Let me turn on the combat music.
Bam, 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 bam.
Perfect. All right. So let's get into this. It is Justice's turn once again. Being
Nice.
very quick.
He is fast boy.
Very fast boy.
Let's see. Yeah, we haven't rested yet, so all of those are still in effect. Okay. Well, we're gonna give him another big old gust of wind.
Very nice. And because you, Justice was able to get out 2 attacks very quickly, he instantly faints the Crabrawler.
Damn, Justice out for blood.
All he did was flap his wings really hard at this Crabrawler, and it was just like,
Fair enough. Alright, and with that, it is Raichu's turn. And the Raichu will be... Oh, damn it.
Oh.
Good.
Good.
Rangers. We'll use Electro Ball. Does it? Nice.
Nice.
Alright. And her Hone Edge gets to go next. And we'll use... Move into range of the Clubopus. And... use... Pursuit.
Pursuit.
Pursuit. Right, Spira.
Spira is going to check AP. Gonna bind 2 AP on Celerity. So Justice has +4 bonus to initiative. And I believe that's all she can do.
Okay. Charles.
Charles. Thundershock.
Very nice. Alright, Eleanor.
Eleanor. Let's bring out Maggie as well.
Yeah, Maggie. Alright, where are we releasing?
North of Charles.
North of Charles. Got it. I need to set it up to where you can pull Pokemon out of them.
Yes. Yes, you should.
Could stop being dumb. There we go. Party. Pokemon storage. Eleanor.
Such a satisfying sound.
I know.
It do
right?
be.
And it automatically rolled for initiative too. Nice. Alright, and with that, what's Maggie doing?
Maggie is going to use Play Rough.
Very nice.
Oh, that's a melee.
Yeah, I realized that after the fact. So, alright, Maggie will,
Get into range.
yeah.
Yep. Right. And because of that, the Brawler will use Power Up Punch on Maggie.
Is that a crab roller? I thought the little ones were crab roller.
Crabominable or whatever.
Something.
It's something like that.
For 13 damage, and yes, it does get a stat increase. Go. Right, the Grapplock. Over here, and we'll use Poke Up. Did I get it? Yes, it did. I don't even have to change those stats. This feels nice.
Feels good.
Polypus will again try to attack the big Crabbo by, well, actually at first it will use Poke Up as well. The other one will Alice will point at her own edge and order it for focused training. Right, Justice, it's your turn.
Justice is going to supersonic the Crabominable. Oh, am I too far away? Thought he was large. Is it because...
Yeah, it's just because it's large, because let's see, we can...
It must be one of those two, like the bottom left square maybe.
Yeah.
I'll make him move down one just...
That was weird. Alright, so that did hit. So, I'm not confused.
It also does, because of Sound Lance, it takes damage, normal type damage equal to the special attack score. And Justice's special attack is 18. So I guess 18 resisted by special defense.
Nice. Oh god, they've changed they've changed some of these, so I have to go looking for confused again. Oh, there it is. There we go. So, what was the damage on that again from Sound Lance?
Sound Lance will deal 18 damage. It says normal type damage, but it doesn't say whether it's physical or special damage. I'm assuming it's special damage, because it's, based off its special attack stat.
Right, that's what I can assume. Alright, it is Raichu's turn, and Raichu will attempt to thunder the Grablog. See if this works. Definitely not. Alright, it is Honedge's turn, and Honedge will use Aerial Ace against the Grablog.
Critical.
Yes, and that is a very fainted Grablog. Very nice. He's one dead boy. Well, not dead, but close enough. Alright, Spira.
Spira is going to... Let's see. I don't think she's gonna do anything, actually.
Okay, that's fair. Charles.
Charles is gonna Thundershock.
Nice. And with that, the big Crabbo goes down. What is Eleanor doing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Don't you have like cheering and stuff?
I do.
Okay.
I also have, baby doll eyes.
That's true. What is Maggie doing?
Maggie is going to... I need to learn the symbols on the sidebar so that I can read this easier and not pull up my
Oh, yeah.
If you do hover over them, it gives you little
Okay.
hits.
Nice.
So like the little target crosshair is the range, and then the number beside it is how much range it has.
Mhm.
And then I think, so these have these different symbols that tell you what they are when you hover over them.
Database? I keep opening the character sheets when I know I don't have to. It's really annoying.
That's a habit.
It's a big habit. Oh, nope, that is not what I meant to do. I'm dumb. It will do this instead. There we go. 13 damage. And this other one is over here. But it will not take any damage because obviously hitting a ghost with a fighting move does nothing. Alice will do nothing. What is Justice doing?
Justice is going to target and target. And he is going to not target himself. In fact, he will not do such a thing. Gonna move forward. He's very excited. He's gonna come.
Nice. Very nice. Raichu will use Electro Ball. Very nice. Hone Edge will use Aerial Ace. And that is another defeated Pokemon. Sphero?
Wait. Did you mean to faint the one that's top?
Yes, I did. There we go.
Oh, there's the other Pokemon. I was like, what do you mean? That was it, wasn't it?
No, there's one more.
There's one more little punchy boy.
Pounchy Boy.
Pounchy.
Very nice. Charles?
Wasn't it Spear's turn?
Did I just have my Pokemon go on my turn?
Damn it.
I really fucking did.
Good thing I can
My
undo
apologies.
that.
Yeah, that's fine. Spirit won't do anything.
Okay, Charles.
Charles will use Electric Ball.
Nice. All the Electro Ball. Eleanor?
Eleanor. You just have to be. How do you like recall? Like, how far away can they be? Is it your throw range?
I say it's the throw range.
Okay. My throw range is 6. It is. All right, we're gonna recall Maggie.
Okay. Right, then, well, the Clobbopus just going to waddle its way over here.
It's okay, Charles can take it. He's a tank.
And we'll use Brick Break.
My boy!
30 damage.
He's still alive though.
Alice won't do anything. Justice.
Justice is going to gust. It's gonna
Yes.
flap those wings.
Very nice. And Raichu. Going to move over here. And actually, no, it's gonna move one more over and use Dreaming Kiss. And with a decisive kiss on the cheek, the Clobopus goes down.
He was too embarrassed.
Fainted from embarrassment. Yes, yes, yes. And with that, combat is over. That will be 80 experience.
Wow.
Wow. And your new friend kind of just sighs, and she goes, I certainly need to get better at battling, but that is why I am here.
Oh, none of that. You did just fine.
Thank you, but I am a much better coordinator.
You know, it's funny. I have heard a lot about coordinating, and has interested me slightly, but I've really been training my Pokemon to battle. Not exactly to perform, I suppose, if that is the right way to put it.
Well, you could always enter the Old Haven open contest. They do have a battle portion. Even if you don't do well in the performance, you could always win by pure battle skill.
That's interesting. You should be able to.
Or you could just join the Coliseum tournaments. One or the other. Both are always quite fun. I grew up there, so I've seen it all.
Perhaps we can.
I'm Alice, by the way.
Alice, it is nice to meet you. Spira is me, and
Spira is me.
Spira is me. Yes.
Me as Eleanor.
And I'm not sure where Seth went, but I know you've met him. He's. She looks around and goes, "Oh, there he is."
Occurred to me, because Plant has been quiet this entire time, that Seth has been hiding from the Houndoom. Right?
What Houndoom? I don't see a Houndoom anywhere.
She has a Shadow Houndoom.
Oh, I thought there was a Houndoom somewhere, and I was like, where? I didn't see one, but just she has one, so.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Seth was back there, kind of hiding behind a rock, so he just like slowly approaches, like an awkward hand raise, like, I was gonna just put some extra berries on the ground, see if that would make him stop fighting, but guess you guys got to him first.
Why didn't you say something?
I was over there. I was over on the bench.
He was
Oh,
over
I
on the
see.
bench.
You didn't get up to stop the fight. I was over on the bench.
I mean, that's fine. We had it taken care of. That's the fairy house, right? Where
Yes,
you
yes, it
go
is.
and register for a ride.
That's correct.
Should I even bother going in? I know the sun is setting, but
You should be able to sign in for the one in the morning, I believe. They let me do that.
oh, that's wonderful. And she pats Noivern on the nose and just tells him to go enjoy his time, so he will frolic.
Sure.
That is literally my favorite thing to think about. Like, he's not even flying. He's like
Skittering on the ground.
yeah. You know that weird run people do where like they have their legs like come out like Not in front of them, but to the sides while they're running.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Like the bearded lizard run.
Yes.
Yep.
What kind of berries were these Pokemon fighting over?
They were fighting over a mixture of lum, figgy, and raspberries. There's probably about 3 of each.
Fill it to a circle.
Spira, you said you're going inside, correct?
Correct.
Sure. So you walk inside, and it's well lit. There is a fireplace running, and you hear the smell of food. And after
You
a
hear
moment,
the smell of food?
is that what I said?
Yes.
Oops. You hear the sound of food being cooked and can smell it.
How many fucking drugs did I snort when I walked in here?
I can hear. God damn it! I can see sound.
Taste color. Shapes and colors.
So after a moment, somebody does come to the desk and they go, sorry, ferry's closed for the night. I can register you for the morning though.
That's exactly why I'm here, and that's completely fine.
Ah, perfect. First ferry out or second?
She looks down at the counter and then looks back at him and then does that side to side eye thing. And she's like, the first.
First, right before sunrise.
Sure.
All right. Well, if you ain't awake by then, I'm sure the fairy's horn will wake you. Get about 5 minutes after that horn. So be there or we leave.
That's fine. I'm usually a morning person.
Good to know. Well,
And if nothing else, I'm sure that I will be able to meet you out on the open water. Actually, that's a great question. How is the weather to be tomorrow?
windy.
Fair, just windy. Okay.
Windy. So what our report says, heavy winds.
She just nods and goes, "That is actually wonderful. Thank you so much."
Of course.
You wouldn't happen. There's 4 of us currently, and quite a few Pokemon. You wouldn't happen to have any spare feed, would you?
Well, I was making some stew and making some food for my Pokemon. I'm sure I can spare some.
You needn't if I ask too much. I apologize.
Nah, it should be fine. We're down a crewmate anyways, so you can have his cut.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Of course. Give me 30 minutes. Should be ready by then.
Excellent.
Alrighty then.
And she will leave.
Okay. Alright, so of course, as you leave, you kind of see Alice setting up her little tent and setting up, making a little circle with stones to put up a cooking pot.
Nice. Is this like directly on the beach, or are we over here in the grass?
I mean, I was thinking in the just kind of like on the beach.
That's
Kind of like, kind of like over here in this nook, kind of.
sure. Yeah, that works.
Let me get all these dudes out of here. They're just like passed out on the beach.
They evaporate away.
The sand consumes all.
It's like oh, what's that shitty moose? The movie when they're on the beach and it's like parasites that eat them and like bring them into the sand.
I definitely have no idea. I'm sure someone in the YouTube comments about 2 months after the comment was made will tell me the movie. That's what happened.
I know what you're talking about, but I have no clue what it's called.
I'll have to. We can discuss this after the stream.
It's literally like something sands. No, it's gonna be on my
Sands?
mind. God damn it.
Sans from Undertale.
Sure. So of course, go ahead and heal up your Pokemon and all that kind of stuff.
Nice. Also, just because I figured it out, it's called the Sand. It's
The
not
Sand.
even like anything special.
Just the sand.
The sand. How many years will it take for all of these like one-word titles to just be gone?
Well, it's a 2-word title. It's the Sand. It's
Well,
also
I
15.
but you know how things are with the word the. It'd be weird to have a movie called Sand, but then again, you have the movie called Holes, so there's that.
It's a great movie, by the way.
Don't badmouth holes. That's great.
It is a good movie. Should I put it on this week's?
No.
Yes. No.
No, you shouldn't.
Oh.
I don't care. I'm just memeing.
You know who? Why Sand was so weird for me? It has Mitchell Musso in it.
Oh god, that'll do it.
Okay.
So as Alice is kind of cooking the food, she's kind of like humming a little tune, and her Honedge is just kind of floating around the campsite. And her Raichu is just kind of playing in the sand.
Spira is just sort of hanging out. She's actually like using her Pokedex quite a bit because she's doing research on Sigilyph because it's not a Pokemon that she's incredibly familiar with, nor Lopunny for that matter. So she's not only like playing with them, but also like trying to research them a little bit.
Sure. What is everyone else doing?
Eleanor's just, chilling with Charles.
Seth is still keeping his distance. Is probably tending to Mai since she got pretty beat up and looking over those berries he just picked up.
After dinner is all prepared, and of course the owner of the ferry comes out and brings a couple like bowls of food and some Pokemon kibble, just all purpose Pokemon kibble. Obviously there is specialized kinds for typing and even specific Pokemon, but just generic. As things kind of settle down and it gets darker, Alice kind of turns to Spear and goes, so I've been thinking, can you tell me a little bit more about what's wrong with my Houndoom? apparently, I mean, you have to know something. Couldn't just
I like that
tell me
she goes to Spira, even though Eleanor's the one that's like, yeah, no, it's dangerous.
Mhm. She just like sighs and goes, well, to be quite honest, I wish that I knew more, but the professor was very adamant that we set it aside for now and continue our trainer's journey, in the hopes that, by having stronger teams, we'll be able to more adequately deal with the threat while he tries to, well, do what professors do, I suppose, doing his research and investigations. As far as the Houndoom, all that I really know about it is what Eleanor tells me. She'll be able to be more detailed, but they do something to the Pokemon. Whatever it is, it makes them very, very angry and very, how do you say? Aggressive, indeed.
Oh, that's
Hard to control.
sickening. Ugh, gives me the shakes just thinking about that. Why would you do something to creatures that love us? Doesn't make any sense to me.
It is truly baffling.
Well, I guess he's better off with me than in the hands of someone that would use it for the bad things, I guess. They'll keep
Well,
him safe.
I mean, they are a lot. I hesitate to say better fighters, but they're certainly more determined. And from what I've seen, it does give them some sort of power or strength that I do not understand.
Yeah, I've definitely kind of noticed that. Like I said, I'll just keep him close. Hopefully there's some way to turn them back.
Well, if we figure out that some way to cure them of this ailment or whatever it happens to be, I'll be sure to let you know.
Sure. Do you want to swap Pokenav numbers?
Oh, for sure. No reason not to, I suppose.
Maybe I find out how first. I don't know. I do a lot of traveling, and you never know how things go.
Indeed.
And with that, is there any last minute things you want to do before we close the scene and start the ferry?
I think that before we all like turn in for the night, Spira is actually going to go with Justice because it's gonna be really freaking windy apparently.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna go and tie him to this tree and practice riding with him.
All right.
I him to the tree.
Where did we see this before?
Oh,
It's almost like every Friday we do movie night, and it just so happens How to Train Your Dragon was played on Friday.
Hmm.
Then don't call her out
Two-way
like
hint,
this.
by the way. If you like movies, we watch movies every week. But I digress. Sure. So, again, everyone, I did tell you it was 70 experience, correct?
For what?
For
Said
for
80 experience.
Yeah, you said 80.
80. Okay, 80. Go ahead and give, because I like what you did. Give Justice an extra 50 experience, and you get 1 trainer experience.
1 miscellaneous experience.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
And you also get a free tick of the inspired draining.
Nice.
Which will allow you to have 2 this coming day.
Okay. Oh, Noivern knows Air Cutter and Roost. I forgot to take Air Cutter when he turned 23. That is okay. I will work on those moves whenever we have a little downtime.
Okay. Sure. Alright. So, are we ready now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure. So, as morning approaches, you are all kind of rudely awoken by the wind basically ripping into your tents. And, after a little bit, you do hear that horn from the ferry. And as you kind of unzip your tents, you do see that there's like a bunch of trainers around, probably easily 40 or 50. This is a very large ferry. And so you hear someone shout, 5 minutes before we leave, and you see people starting to board.
I would definitely recall all my Pokemon before going onto the ferry.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, nobody is like carrying Pokemon with them or anything like that.
Bye, Charles.
Goodbye.
Beautiful.
Oh, you know what I need to do for him, though, is I need to actually give him the inspired train thing.
Yeah. So of course, when I said, so you have the inspired and then whatever you want to train them when you're on the ferry or whatever, because you obviously don't have time at the moment, because it takes, an hour?
It's an hour, yeah, but we kind of woke up with the horn blasting, so...
Sure. So you board onto the ferry, and it's a large. I mean, it's a 3-story, 3-tiered ferry, right? You have, and it appears to have, because this is a bit like a 6-day ferry. It's not a short trip.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you kind of get directed and kind of assigned rooms and whatnot. They do have triple stack rooms, so you each get to stay together. They put Alice right next to you, and you are currently in the dining hall for breakfast. And
Breakfast.
Breakfast, yes. So obviously they're kind of like, almost like a lunchroom cafeteria type thing with the long benches. And give me perception rolls, please.
Okay.
Holy shit, Spira.
Jesus.
It's my type linked skill.
Yeah, so Spira kind of looks around the room and you instantly notice a very distinct two-toned hairstyle. White and black.
Oh boy.
But they look... You can only see the back of their head. You don't see the person, you don't see Axel, but you very much know that the person whose head you're looking at is Ava. You don't see, any type of mask, obviously, because that was taken. But she seems
That's
to
Seth's
be...
now.
Yes, it is Seth's now.
Just
She seems to be kind of like enjoying herself. You can hear laughter. She's like laughing with a bunch of other just some other trainers from the looks of it. She's probably, I don't know, a table and a half away.
Okay.
You said it's super windy, so how bad is the ferry rocking?
It's rocking. It's obviously very noticeable, but it's not like tables are sliding around, right? They're bolted down. But definitely kind of like trying to walk around, just kind of, you're gonna kind of always knock into people and whatnot. But otherwise, it's not as bad as one might think.
Bad enough to Seth.
That's right. He does not like taking ships.
There's a lot of things he doesn't like that we're finding out.
Definitely. You don't like anything but grass and berries.
The one person you don't have to tell to go touch grass.
Go touch grass. Touch grace.
Touch grace. Oh my goodness. Freaking maidenless, bro. Let's see. I think the way that she would react to this is like just play it cool. And
Spira the hothead?
Yeah, absolutely. In a giant crowded cafeteria is not going to mess with somebody who can shoot mine bullets at her and nobody would know the wiser.
Yeah, I would say you're not feeling like this threatening aura or any headaches like at all compared to before, for sure.
Well,
Come to
right.
find out, it's her twin sister Vav.
I was about to say, if she has a fucking twin. It's those psychic twins. Fucking...
Oh
that
my
was like
goodness.
a whole freaking like trainer type in one of the games.
Gen 3, Liz and Tate were twins, and they were gym leaders. Psychic. And they had Soul Rock and Lunatone.
But there's also like just a general trainer type where it's like the psychic twins.
Yeah, the
It's
psychic
usually a
twins.
girl and a boy though. It's not usually two with the same gender.
Yeah.
Also, was Spirit just gonna act chill and not let Eleanor and Seth know, or?
No, she's gonna point it out to them and say that that looks suspiciously like somebody that we know. But yeah. Otherwise is going to continue to just sort of keep an eye on her, but not like make a scene or anything.
Okay, sure. That works for me. So obviously you're going to enjoy breakfast. Before you guys finish, you do kind of, Spiro looks over and notices her just kind of get up on her own, put her food away, put her tray away, and just kind of walk out the south exit of the room.
Fair enough. No, she's not gonna. I thought about following her, but I'm not exactly the stealthiest, and I don't really want to risk it.
Okay, sure. What is it that y'all would like to do on the ferry? Obviously, they do have a little mobile trading area that you trade amongst other trainers. It's not like the RTS or blind trading.
Mm-hmm.
They have even though it's kind of windy, you can go up to the viewing platform or just go back to your rooms, or honestly just wander the halls if you want to. Do you go to the game room, I suppose?
I would like to wander the halls and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go with Eleanor. Like, just explore around, see what's going on.
Seth would definitely prefer to stay in their room to avoid getting seasick, but he doesn't want to stay that close to Ava by himself, so he's gonna follow after. Or not Ava, I guess both Alice and Ava, if Ava just showed up for some reason.
Hello there. You have something of mine.
I will throw up on your shoes.
We have two things. We have several things that are hers.
That is very true. Yeah, sure. So you kind of just wander the halls for a moment, for what seems like a while, and before you turn the corner, you hear some talking, and you it's not even really whispering anything, and you just hear, look, I don't know what's going on at all. Like, she's... I don't know why you keep hanging out with her. I don't want to have anything to do with her anymore. I get headaches around her. She constantly begging to trade Pokemon. I don't like it. And you just kind of hear the other one go, you just hear another male voice go, I mean, what are we gonna do? Can't really ditch her on the ferry. We're kind of, stuck with her.
Out of character, just like barge in. It's like, yeah, you can do exactly that, and we can help.
Tell us all the dirty deeds about Ava.
I think Sphera is sitting there, just listening, and just giving Seth and Eleanor the what the fuck is going on look.
They're out of view, right?
Yeah, they're like around the corner.
Hmm.
Well, I think whenever they like have like a pause in their conversation, she's just going to Spirit, that is just going to like nonchalantly like walk around and just like completely ignore them or pretend to ignore them.
Okay, yeah. Sure.
And I'll follow.
Sure. So you round the corner and just see two guys that look exactly like you expect trainers to look. They got a full belt of Pokemon, got their backpacks on, some hats. They don't look, they don't look like Ava or Axel kind of look. They just kind of like look at you and, kind of nod their heads in your direction and just kind of change the subject. So just more like general talk.
For sure. Spirit, I think one of the things that she's gonna do is check her her listing and see if anybody has any trade offer for a shiny Oricoria.
You have a couple of just like obviously very trollish offers. Here's a Caterpie with an extra spot on it.
Hey, that's rare.
An extra fluffy Bidoof,
For sure.
God tier.
No serious offers as of currently.
For sure.
I'll check the trading room real quick.
Sure. These rolls. Sure. So you walk into the trading room and you see a couple of trades going on. It's just a machine. You place 2 Pokeballs on it and they just kind of digitize and then they appear on the other side. And you kind of notice sitting at one of the tables, because they're just a couple of tables, you see a couple of people playing a card game. You spot Ava just kind of watching from the corner of the room. She's she's not watching, she's just kind of like looking at her Pokedex.
I'm to be stupid. Do they have like everyone's got their backpacks on them, and like so Seth will have all his stuff on him right now?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Seth's gonna pull out Ava's mask and approach her, and like isn't gonna say anything, no hi or hello or anything, but just offer the mask to her.
And she kind of, as soon as you block some light in front of her, she kind of drops her Pokedex with a soft metallic thud on the table, and she goes, "Why do you look familiar? And where did you get that?"
I think we both have been doing things we're not too proud of, and I'm gonna apologize and hope that no freaky shit happens. And if you make me have a headache, I will throw up right now because I'm already queasy from the boat rocking. But,
Oh. Seth, is it?
don't like that you know that, but yes.
Yes, Seth, Spira, and Ellen?
Yep, Ellen's right. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you gloating with my mask, or are you returning it?
Returning it? I thought that would be kind of obvious. Awkwardly standing here with it in my hand.
She will take the mask and she will put it in her backpack, and she goes, well, we wouldn't want to cause a ruckus on the ferry, so I accept your apology. How have you three been?
I've been better, that's for sure. Got a gym badge, more Pokemon and stuff. And actually wanted... I can only assume the reason you're hanging out here is because you want to trade with other people.
Yes.
Would you be willing to trade a Pokemon with me?
I will not lie, I am confused, but sure. Do you have anything in mind?
This is gonna sound super weird because you're already suspicious, but like, I know what's going on with these Pokemon you're giving out. I mean, you know, almost got killed by one of them. But how about we wait a bit till, you know, not as many people here? Because I want to be able to see what it is, like, immediately, you know, all that stuff. Gotta check out what I got, but I don't want to hurt anyone, so how about after, you know, after dinner, we meet back up here, and I'll make sure to have a Pokemon that's worth your while.
After dinner. Yes. I was supposed to have a video call with Axel, but I can put that off.
I mean, fuck that guy, right?
Maybe.
I wouldn't.
Are we here? I thought this was just Seth and Ava.
She's been referencing all three of us this entire time, so I assumed that we were there, but...
Well,
We never
no, she was just like talking to Seth
Oh,
and just like
talking
asking.
about. I
Yeah.
see.
But you want
I
to be
see.
here?
I just
No.
figured that I kind of walked off while we were walking by those guys.
Maybe we walked past the trading room door and he was just like, I'm gonna go in here, and we were like, okay. We're just off in the boat. I don't know.
Secrets time. Secrets time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm very curious on what's going on, and I love it.
So, can't wait to see who Seth is sacrificing to become a shadow Pokemon, because there's
He
no
caught a
way.
Baneri. He doesn't want a Baneri.
I thought you were gonna send that back home.
What my little sis doesn't know won't kill her. I got the other one. Who knows?
I don't want a Baneri, so I'm okay with it becoming heartless. Thank you.
Listen,
Kingdom Hearts
I
style.
think this little Baneri's better get traded than if Seth would have kept the Sigilith and been like, here's a weird Pokemon, but we don't know what the fuck it is.
Listen, the Sigilith is exactly what she would have wanted, and that's what's terrifying.
Yeah, it is a psychic type. Have you named it yet?
Me? I have not named Sigilith. I wasn't planning on keeping it, but I would name it, I suppose.
You should name him Siggy.
Ziggy.
Sigga ah.
Yes.
Anyway, plotting and cavorting.
You like grass Pokemon, don't you?
I mean, grass is usually one syllable, but yeah.
I might have something, but we will save that for after dinner.
Sure thing, see you then.
Charmed.
Yeah, probably would be best to find a trash can somewhere for me to just stand by. See ya.
She kind of like laughs just a little bit. Drop it. Not supposed to be rolling. Oh, there's
Secret rolls.
random combat in there. Secret. Yes.
This is where we find out that Seth is actually the big bad enemy guy.
Apparently.
Fuck the farm.
I'm done with it.
Won't be a farm if there's not a planet. Gonna destroy it like some freaking Team Magma shit. Joke's on you, all my favorite type was actually fire.
No, that's Pathia.
Oh god. Yep. One of these days we'll be able to play both days.
Well, you know.
Well, see, it's because we had a problematic DM this week.
Yeah. Yeah, I was out of town.
Yeah, so I guess since Seth had slipped into here, like, on his own, he, and probably lost Spira and Eleanor, he's gonna just head back to their little cabin.
Okay. Sure. Very nice. Let's see, it's 7:30. Yeah. So what about, oh yeah, what are you two doing?
I don't know, what are we doing? We're still walking around.
Still just walking around.
I
Walking
assume so.
around at the speed of sound.
You just, like, turn around to say something to Seth and he's not there.
Sounds about right. We could pull an Ash Ketchum and try to find somebody to battle us in the middle of nowhere.
Just on the boat.
I think he
Go
did
murder.
have a battle on a boat. That episode.
Yeah,
he
go
did-
murder Eradicate real quick. Just keep it canon to the games.
Oh yeah. But no, I think he was gonna trade a Pokemon on. One of the-
He did. He traded his. Yeah, you're right.
I don't think he ended up trading it because he felt like really bad about it or something.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because the person he was gonna trade with seemed skeevy, or if he just, didn't. I think it was supposed to be his like Pidgey or something, or his Butterfree.
It might have been Butterfree.
I think it was.
No butter is free.
Yeah, wasn't it the SS Anne episode? It was
Yeah.
just a random ship. I don't know.
Well, be that as it may, I don't, unless there's another sort of event that occurs during our walkies, then it's just gonna be a bunch of walking, saying hi to people, having small talk,
No.
seeing what all the facilities are, and
No. other than like locating like a proper like gambling room, you don't really find anything else. You don't run into anybody. Most people are just kind of milling about, trying to hold in their breakfast and their lunch at this point, with the rocking of the waves.
Mm-hmm.
So sure, we can speed it up to dinner. And give me perception rolls once more.
Oof.
The only thing you notice, Spira, is Ava appears to be absent. But other than that, dinner is a rather uneventful time.
I think what Spira is doing is like while she's eating, she's sort of going through her Pokedex and just looking at all of the entries that she scanned in, and just looking at what the Dex has to say while she sort of half-mindedly eats.
All right, sure. And with that, dessert is being offered, or you may split. It is up to y'all.
Seth's definitely gonna duck out like a, kind of playing the seasick card like he has been this entire fucking time, so he can go meet up with Ava.
Sure. You go into the trading hall. It appears to be empty. And probably about 5 minutes pass. Ava kind of slowly walks into the room and throws her bag against one of the chairs, crosses her arms, and says, "Well, we are alone, are we not?"
I'm sorry, you said that like that, and I'm a teenager, okay, we'll just, don't gotta say stuff like that. Don't gotta say stuff like that.
She kind of does a bit of like a stage laugh, and she goes, "You're not telling your friends about this, I see. Or are they waiting to ambush me? Am I walking into a trap? Don't worry, you don't have to answer that. I can read your mind."
Listen, I'm still, like... Throwing up is still an option, I hope. Can you read that?
Yes, stay a little bit of ways away from me, please.
Yeah, haven't told them anything. Nothing to worry about. Just...
Very well, very well. What are you trading?
I know I said it'd be worth your while, and I don't want to go back on my word, but kind of realizing how attached I am to everything I got. You want a Baneri? I mean, they grow up real big, kick hard.
That they do, that they do. Well, I did bring with me 2 grass Pokemon. I'll just use the other one. And she kind of looks around for a moment before tossing out a Shiinotic.
Shionic, yeah.
Yes.
Mushroom boy.
Yes, another mushroom boy. And she kind of like puts her hand on its cap. Cap. 'Cause obviously it's technically not its head. And she goes, I believe this would be a fair trade.
Yeah. Mushrooms, love them. You've seen my, yep, mushroom.
Calm
Yes.
down there, Seth.
Yes, I
How
also...
the fuck did you read that to tell him to calm down?
I just read it as you're over-explaining that you really like plants. And that you're super excited about this plant you're gonna get.
You mean my first week of being in this server? But yeah, Seth has the Pokeball for Baneri and he walks over to the trading machine and puts her on there.
Sure. She recalls the Shiinotic and puts it on the machine, kind of wraps her fingers on it before hitting the confirm trade button.
And Seth also confirms the trade.
And after a moment, they digitize and they swap. And so now you are the proud owner of a Shiinotic. Give you access to it. Your permissions is the owner. Let me add this good boy to the landing page.
Is he a good boy?
Well, I suppose that will have to be seen.
Oh no, I love his color palette. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, I like him.
And she kind of flips her hair back and she goes, is that all?
I mean, yeah, that's it. We're done here.
Very well. I think I'm going to return to my room.
Yeah, have fun with that. I'm gonna go meet back up with my friends.
Hopefully I get to meet them soon enough. And she kind of, picks up her bag, tosses the Pokeball that holds Baneri in the air and catches it before shrinking it down. And she, takes a left out of the room, and you are currently standing in the trading hall alone. What are
Cool.
you two doing?
Wait, Seth's not done.
Oh, go ahead.
Cool. So Seth takes out his laptop, and is getting that good old trading information.
Oh, okay.
And
Sure.
Oh, from the trading machine.
yeah.
Fair enough.
So since the trade between him and Ava was the most recent, he is basically going to be searching through the other files he has to see if any of the numbers match up in the gobbledygook.
It's Roll me tag.
I hate that I keep pushing myself into this because I think it's a good idea, and then Seth does not know tech.
One day he will learn tech.
You're able to. There does seem to be a couple of lines that match up, but it's the gobbledygook of numbers doesn't appear to be like trainer IDs, at least not in their current state. But there does seem to be kind of some type of rhyme or reason to whatever this encryption is. It's not completely random.
Ooh. Information gathered. Now, yep, that's all Seth's doing.
Okay, sure. So what are you two doing?
Seeing that there isn't really anything else to do, I would have stayed for dessert.
Okay, sure. Fair enough.
Same, probably.
I feel like we would have, let's be honest here, when Seth, dipped out, it definitely seemed kind of sus, but, we wouldn't question it all too much.
Mhm.
Okay. So what do we have for dessert?
Cheesecake and carrot cake. You had your choice.
I was literally about to say carrot cake. Fucking read my mind, bro. Holy shit.
Only it was real cheese and carrot cake.
I take both and I smash them together.
Oh god.
Anyway, I digress.
Yeah, Seth did say he was gonna join you guys back up, so he probably just wanders back into the cafeteria and sits back down where he had before.
I would give him a little side eye, being like, well, okay.
Y'all can't be mad at me, okay?
I don't like the sound of that.
I assumed you had gone to evacuate one of your intestines.
What?
Why?
That's not how seasickness works. It's not like food poisoning.
Well, maybe he had food poisoning.
Well, you've been complaining you need to vomit this whole time. I figure at least getting some of it out would help you.
This was gonna be all dramatic, and I was gonna be like, I did a dumb fucking thing, but no, now we're just talking about my bowel movements.
What did you do?
I traded with Ava.
You what?
I got a Pokemon from Ava, but I also got the information from the trading machine, so that maybe after we can, translate all the numbers and bullshit, we can figure out all the Pokemon she's been giving out.
So Eleanor's gonna gently set down her fork.
I said you can't be mad at me.
Give Seth the nastiest death glare and kind of goes, why would you ever give them a Pokemon?
She has a good point.
She does, and that's why I can't think of anything to say. Yeah, I'm the asshole. I let a Pokemon get into bad people's hands who are gonna fuck with it, and I'm sorry for that. But if we can track down and maybe get enough of the information about these trading, then I don't know, go to the Pokemon Rangers again and get them to block the ID from the terminal or something, so she can't give any more out. I'm not the tech person. I don't know why I did this.
Her giving out Pokemon isn't the problem. The problem is her creating the Pokemon.
You said she gave you one. Are you sure that it's alright? Or...
I don't know. It seemed calm when she had it out. I didn't want to chance it. It's in the Pokeball right now. Big ol' Shionic.
Spirit just
Shouldn't know
blinks a couple of times and then goes, I see. Well, best we wait until we get off the ship and perhaps let's avoid the obviously up to no good from now on, Seth.
I thought I was doing a smart thing, okay?
You turned a pretty bad situation into a something that wasn't as awful. There's something to be said for that, I suppose.
But I feel like you're just saying that so I don't feel as bad.
Perhaps. What is done is done now, so hopefully we can figure out a way to reverse whatever process they put these Pokemon through, and well, we won't have to worry about it then, will we?
Yeah, you know, I could have just been an even bigger asshole and not told you guys.
That
You
doesn't.
could have.
Let me undo my bad thing by saying I could have not told you about it too.
The classic art of trying to save your own ass.
Eleanor just has her head in her hands.
Hmm.
I like that
on.
we don't even like give it any mind as to like who he gave up.
Spirit just stands up from the benches and just goes, "Oh, I'm going to let Valor stretch his wings." And she will leave.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
At this point, I would head back to the room.
Alright, Spira, where are you going off to?
Just out on one of the open decks. You said that how many days of travel did we have?
It would be 6 days. And
6
this is your
days.
First
day. Okay,
first day, yes.
fair enough. Excuse me. Well, we're still actually in moment to moment on the first day, so disregard. Yeah, she's just going out onto one of the open decks.
Sure. And kind of looking out on the deck out towards the water, you see, water Pokemon just kind of hanging on to the waves because the wind has calmed down a little bit, but it's still pretty choppy out there. You know what? Give me a perception check. You don't really recognize anything out of the ordinary, to be honest. You see some breaching Whelmer, and some breaching Gyarados, but that's about it.
That's fair enough. You know what I'm realizing now is I never took my Pokeballs off of my thing because I used them all, so those should go away. She does not have any Pokeballs on her at the moment. I mean, how funny would it be if she just caught a cheeky Gyarados in the middle of the fucking ocean?
I mean, they're a ways away.
That's fair.
You just kind of like spot their like silhouettes out in the water.
For sure, for sure. She lets Valor out of his Pokeball so that he can just do a fly around.
Sure. Seth, what are you doing now? Did you go with Eleanor or strike out on your own
Eleanor's
again?
mad.
I was gonna say he wouldn't follow her. She kind of like glared at him as she left the room.
He's probably just gonna try to find a place to like chill until it's, time to go to sleep.
Sure. Of course you do. There's kind of like a lounge area where you see some other trainers. They're all just kind of like, showing off their badges. Some people are showing off their like contest ribbons and just kind of like, talking about different gyms and favorite Pokemon and whatnot.
That's fair enough.
Yeah, he not in the most people-y of moods, so he's just gonna try to find like an empty seat and chill.
Sure, of course. You are very much able to do that. And with that, unless anybody has anything else, we can wrap up day 1 of the ferry.
Oh, Seth's gotta roll for his berries.
Ah, yes. Roll them berries.
Spirit is gonna use the rest of the first day on the ferry to groom, and via grooming impart experience training.
Okay, sure. Of course.
Yeah, I think Eleanor would have done the same going back to the room, as well as, like spending time with Jimmy and the Umbreon, just kind of, thinking about everything.
Like with them outside of their Pokeballs.
Mm-hmm. They're only aggro when they're in combat.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
otherwise
they're like
they're
blank slates.
yeah, otherwise they're basically just they really are almost like just war machines because they show no emotions outside of combat.
Yeah, they're just like empty husks. Although they can experience like rage and like sadness and stuff like that.
All the
So
negative emotions, yes.
while thinking of it, she would just be like, petting them.
Yeah. You know what? For that, go ahead and increase their heart gauge by 10 for that.
10.
10, yeah.
Oh hell yeah! That takes Jimmy out of the first level of disobedience.
He's usable now.
No, he still can fuck things up.
That's fair.
But he's almost halfway to, being okay. Why? I guess I forgot to heal Maggie up when we slept outside.
All right. And so as the day kind of winds down, you hear the boat horn go off, and you start hearing shuffling in the halls as people begin to go back to their rooms. And with that is the end of the day. Do you want to continue or end it here?
up to Vivi since I know she has to work.
It is.
I mean, I have an hour. Unless the next sequence of events is going to take a little longer than an hour.
Not really. It's mainly just roleplay.
Also, worst case scenario, we just end up, leaving on a cliffhanger.
Mm.
That is true. Yeah.
I mean, we might as well just leave it then on just the closing of the day and start next time with, the next day, next leg of stuff.
Sure. Now, obviously, the next few days are going to be a little condensed, but still, it might be best to just kind of end it here. We did hit the 2-hour mark, so, and things definitely happened this session.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's on the shit list.
Definitely went much different than I expected it to be, but I think it went in a much better direction.
Were you expecting us to confront Ava?
Beat her up.
I don't know. I guess I really don't know what I expected. But it definitely was not this.
I feel like you've played with us long enough to, kind of expect the unexpected.
Yeah, that is very true, yeah. Okay, well, with that, we will call it here. We can say goodbye to chat, and I'm just gonna, hang out in the anything channel, most likely, for a little bit. So, with that, say goodbye to chat, and we can end off here.
Bye, chat.
Bye,
Bye,
chat.
See ya.